What's up, guys? Today's a little different. We're not going to be doing a review on a car. Also, I have a mic, so we'll see how that works out. Yeah, you guys should remember this wonderful clapped out Integra. What we're going to do today, we're going to buff it. That's right, we're going to make it shiny again. I will show you the process for what I use on it, what buffing compounds I use, what kind of a pad I use, that kind of stuff. Warning. This video might not be for you if you take life way too seriously. So today, we're going to go through, we're going to buff this car out. We're going to make what I can nice and shiny. There are certain parts of it that I promise you will not be shiny. Like I said, the hood, the front bumper, probably that rear bumper too. But we'll find out. Stay tuned. All right, so first thing is high-speed buffer. You don't need this one. Harbor Freight sells one or Amazon sells one. I'll put a link in the description. This one is a Makita. 922.7C. That one, right there. If you guys can see it. This is a wool pad that we're gonna clean with this. In case you're wondering, last time we used this pad was on that Datsun video, and it shows. If you're going to be doing really nice paint, get a new buffing pad. They're not expensive. However, for this wonderful thing, we're just going to use this one. Okay, so the first one we're going to use is that. You can buy this at any and most auto parts stores. It'll work. It's not a real tough compound, so yeah. And no, I'm not in any way, shape, or form affiliated. I just like using their stuff. Okay, so as you can see, this has kind of been touched up with some very high quality spray paint. Yeah. So there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can put it on the pad, or you can put it directly on the car. The big thing is trying to get no amount of sling and stuff like that, which is inevitable. It's super difficult to do. You end up with stuff going everywhere, and you know, it happens. You know, just be aware of it and be aware to clean it off afterwards. So I tend to put it on the car. It's the way I was taught. It's the way I've always done it. Do your own thing. I've seen people put it on here. You know, to each their own. So also, it's a black car. Black is the hardest color to paint because you end up with, or to paint, well, yeah, that too, but it's the hardest color to buff because you end up with swirls. This will end up with it, and I'll show you another trick to kind of eliminate it temporarily. They always come back. There's people will say all kinds of stuff that, you know, do this to get rid of it, and I'm sure there's better ways. This is the way I do it. I've been doing it for 20 years. Anyways, now that's depressing. I go on a very low speed. This goes from 1 to 6. I set it around the 2 mark. So right away, you'll see the color of the pad is changing, and that's because it's taking off the oxidized paint. You can also already see that some of this has been spray painted. There's either that or a blend of some sort. I will end up going over this a few times just to get this all to kind of sort of match-ish kind of a thing. Yep, this is gonna suck. And there's a lot of car to buff. Well, that's not too shabby. So, yeah, we'll get you guys in here real quick. There you go. Before, after. It's not too bad. And this is just the wool pad. When you go over with a foam pad, it kind of shines it up a little bit, but I'll show you that. But we'll put you guys, you know, you guys need to stop getting in the way. Why don't we put you right there? So when you are buffing and you're on edges like round edges, go slower. If not, you're gonna burn the paint. Not that there's a lot of paint on this car anyways. Tony, I hate you. So the other thing is how much pressure you put on it can help, but I'm going to tell you now, like, this gas door has been spray painted, so I'm not going to put a whole lot of effort into it. A lot of this car has been spray painted or repainted, so yeah. So here's the other thing I want to show you all, because it's happening right now. When paint gets thin, like that spot right there, it's very hard because you're actually taking off a little bit of paint when you're buffing. So you can tell this car has very thin paint in a lot of places. So this is going to happen. So we'll see how it looks after I get done buffing, because that spot's going to get bigger. Yep, so like I said, it got bigger. It's inevitable whenever you're dealing with this. I think somebody's already spray painted this section. And as you can see, like, it's shiny, but that's it. We're going to call this the patina look, because that's what it's going to look like. We're going to call this patina buffed 94 Acura Integra, which, I mean, when you think about it, it's what? So 2024 would be 30 years. So it's 28 years old. Holy shit. We're going to call it patina. Oh my god, if y'all understood how hot it was in here right now. And yeah, I'm wearing pants because reasons. Yep. And before you ask why it's on the lift, it's because I got to put wheels on it. That's right. Those god-awful white tires or white wheels can go away. It's almost a root beer brown. Oh my God, this thing is, I wish this car was nice. That sucks. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys can see right here, the paint's already faded, so when we buff over it, it's just gonna get bigger. But man, it's a shame. What a shame, look at that. That is gorgeous. And we can get a lot of this, we can get a lot of this out by a foam pad. I think this will be the panel I show you, and then we'll just kind of cut to me wandering around this car for about 2 hours and sweating my male parts off. Wow. So what we're gonna do, we're not gonna switch to a foam pad and a different compound. So that way you guys can see, because you can see here and here what a difference it is. And it is quite a difference. It is just a little elbow grease, some time, and I don't know if you want to call it talent, but so there's that pad. Come here. And then there's a foam pad. These are the two that I mainly use. There are different ones out there. You know, you guys can make your own decisions on what you like and what you don't like. I personally, this is what I've been doing for years. This is what I intend to do. Same thing. I just use a flathead screwdriver. On these, I mainly use the very round part just to kind of clean it. Of course, now the other problem is I gotta find the wax. That's what I use for a final wax. 20 bucks. It's pretty good. I like it. It's hybrid ceramic, so it needs to be charged. But this is what I use to do this stuff. Is it all McGuire's? Yep. I'm not affiliated with them, but if you get a hold of this McGuire's, reach out to me. I use this with a foam pad to go over this. It gets rid of a lot of the fine scratches. We'll see in a second. This paint is trashed. So you can see it's a very beautiful color on this car. God, it's disappointing. It's such rough shape. It's gorgeous. But you can see a lot of the fine scratches disappearing just off that first pass. So we're gonna add a little bit of more heat / speed and see how it goes. If it's better, we'll do that again. This car is almost a root beer brown. Get you guys in here. Take a gander. So I love that there's an LED light, because you can see this is what it started with. This is what it is now. Before, after. Pretty cool. So from here on out, you're just gonna hear me say stupid stuff if I even get in. If not, I'm gonna cut over it. I'm actually gonna shoot the gentleman who owns this car a photo of this, and I'm sure he's gonna have to change his pants. This ought to be good. So, pretty basic applicator pad. Put some stoof on it and apply it by hand. Yes, the car is on the lift. Why is it on the lift? Because I need to put wheels and tires on it. And I haven't done it because I am waiting on valve stems. So, microfiber. Yeah, microfiber. So, in a perfect world, I would probably look for a different compound with the wool pad because you can see a bunch of fine little scratches in this. But I don't think that's buffable. But, man, that's pretty good. So we'll move on to the door. You guys are not going to see all this in real time, for the record. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised you guys like this, but based on the fact that the Datsun video made huge reviews, we're going to go ahead and do this one because this is pretty rough. All right, guys, so check it out. Car's done. The only thing I got left is to wax it. I'm not gonna make y'all watch it. I will do a walk around the part that sucks. It's raining. I'm not gonna take this car outside after I just got done doing all this and put it in the rain. So maybe next week I'll do a thing to where you guys can see it outside, but in the time being, I'll do a walk around once I get done putting a coat of wax on it, which will be this stuff. The short version of how I do this, I literally just put it on in a small patch, per the instructions on this, and then wipe it down afterwards to get it off because it recommends to not leave it on there for any kind of period of time. So the car did come out really nice. We'll do a walk around on it so you guys can see. In the meantime, sit tight, grab a beer, some popcorn. If beer's your thing, obviously it's mine. So chill out for a second because this will go like... All right, guys, we are all done. At least as far as we're going to go with this. Not messing with the hood. It is literally like sandpaper. Not going to even waste my time, my chemicals, or possibly ruin anything in, you know, my little stash. So, the bad part is, it's raining. So yeah, the downfall right now is actually what is going on outside. It's raining. Guess what? I'm not going to put this car outside. I literally just got done doing this. Not that I really care too much. But as you can see behind me, it is shiny. It is very shiny. You'll be able to see it more on the other side. Hopefully these LED lights don't do too much to the camera. I apologize for that last week. It was a last minute thing. But hey, check this out. This is way better than I thought it was going to be. There are some flaws. I could do a better job. Like there's a little bit of splotch, like right there's a little faded. I could make it better, but I'll be honest with you guys, this car is gonna have to get painted. It's beyond the patina thing, because there's this. There you go. Not the light's not there. There's that problem that this is actually was metal, which is why it was spray painted over. But as you can see, it's very shiny. Super nice, actually. I really wish this whole car was like this. But again, if it was, we probably wouldn't have paid what we paid for it. So hopefully hopefully he lets me paint it this color again, the owner of it. So we're not doing the hood, we're not doing the bumper, we're replacing the bumper because this bumper is pretty ratty. It's also got, he's got new headlights for it that we're gonna put in. There'll be a little bit of a series, if you will, in this car. So, but in that, I mean, like, it's nice. It is getting a new set of wheels. Are they anything extravagant? Nah, not really. Are they better than those white Gaudy Motegis? Yeah, they're way better. So that'll be it for this week's video. I don't know if I'm going to do one next week or not. Next week we are taking the Civic that I did a video on last week. We're taking it to Kentucky for a Lemons race. Super excited for that. Can't wait. In case you're wondering, that is that car. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Tomorrow we'll be working on it, doing a couple small things. So pretty excited. In the meantime, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps me out. Doesn't cost you guys anything. Hit the like button if you like the video. If you don't like the video, by all means, let me know what I could have done differently, what I could have improved on. This car, we will, like I said, I will continue. There will be another video on it. We'll probably do a video swapping the wheels, making it or showing it actually driving down the road legally. I know the sunroof leaks. I'll show you how to unclog that. So this will be a little bit of a build, even though it's kind of becoming one. The end game for this car is to become a manual transmission car. However, for the time being, it is just an automatic. The automatic transmission, I did just replace it. It didn't have overdrive, and come to find out that the kick down portion of the transmission was not engaging. Found that out whenever I pulled the transmission out. That's probably why we had to manually shift it before. So, other than that, the car does run now. It does drive now. It actually way better. Speedometer works. Hopefully it, scratch my nose. Hopefully it continues to be good. I got to fix the AC in it too. The gentleman who owns it wants AC. Not that I blame him. It's the state of Florida and it's hot. So yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, do the 3 YouTube things. Guys, I preach it every week. Get out there, enjoy life. It's way too short. Take care.